About to get started here. Michael Arroyo digs in now. And we are underway.
Ball.
There's a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. In the air to left center. Lockridge takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Reynaldo Rodriguez. Slider right there. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. On the ground,
that's
right
foul.
side, and foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 up, 2 down. Harold Ramirez, the next to hit, takes outside. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. Stepping in, Nate Eaton. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. 0-1. Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. Out, number 2. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag. And it's the WBC. Glad to have you back. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's Gio Urshela. And the 0-1.
Tag 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to first. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Donovan Solano. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ray takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now Gustavo Campero.
Nope, ball.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. And a foul ball. Popped up. Solano settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 1 down. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
In the air to left center. Campera coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Caleb Durbin, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Inside, almost got him. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez has a beat on it. And that's the inning. Good to have you back. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, bringing you all the WBC action from Hiram B. Thorne Stadium. Here's the catcher, Carlos Martinez. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Dayan Frias will hit next. Fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. Lined, and that's a base hit. Martinez around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Michael Arroyo. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. So digging in, Reynaldo Rodriguez. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's even up. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side, Garcia. On to first. They limit the damage here. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side, Solano. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Leo Rivas. And that's fouled off. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Into the outfield, base hit. To third, and he's out easily. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw. It's the WBC. Glad to have you back. On to the fourth, Harold Ramirez digs in now. And the 0-1. Just
no, that missed. That's the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here's Gio Urshela.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Strike 2. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Solano now in the box. Comes up empty. With a swing there. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Nate Eaton. 0 for 1 so far. And a big swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. Run out in the bottom of the 4th. And here is Brandon Lockridge. Tap foul at the plate. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and he is thrown. Welcome back to the World Baseball Classic here at Hiram B. Thorne Stadium in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Gustavo Campero. And a swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Martinez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dayan Frias. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the center fielder, Brian Buelvas.
Back one.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him looking. And we're back at the World Baseball Classic. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing. That
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Digging in, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. To third, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they don't get the out. Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Durbin. And that one fouled off. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's two. We're here at the WBC. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Michael Arroyo getting ready to hit.
Line
drive, base hit, right center field. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Everything came together for him. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Oh!
But it's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Harold Ramirez at the dish. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one in the air, center field. Oh, no, he dropped it. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. Gio Urshela to the plate. Man at first, 1 away.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
No, ball.
Zach Thompson takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fly ball down the line. Rivas giving chase. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Leading off, Jason Dominguez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And now the right fielder, Leo Rivas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings over the top there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Stays alive.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. And now the center fielder, John Ray. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. And we're back at Hiram B. Thorne Stadium, where it's early here at the WBC. We're in pool play. We go to the top of the 7th. Gustavo Campero digs in now. Strike 2. Swings and misses. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Martinez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dayan Frias.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Ray on the move. And that's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Patino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Tied him up inside with that one. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ramirez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2. In the air out towards right center. And that is that. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, number 12. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air to left center. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the order. Michael Arroyo will hit next. Just missed. And that skips in the dirt.
Here, what?
And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off the throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Rodriguez.
That's the ball.
In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Get them through this inning only down 2.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Emerson Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Caleb Derber, the next to hit. And that's fouled off. 0-1 now. On the ground to third,
foul.
but it kicks foul. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Solano. He flips it to second in time. What a double. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, number 43. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Out towards right center field. Rivas on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Bo Brisky into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Goes down. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Guillermo Zuniga.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Compare takes it in for the out. 1 away. John Ray now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Eaton at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Brandon Lockridge getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
The 0-1. This to third, and that one handled. On to first. Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.